So we're going to warm up, stretch out those hips, especially with me being someone who sits all the time because I travel. I need to open the hips. So we're doing a runner's lunge, static hip flexor stretch, and rotation. Open up thoracic spine, open up shoulder. During the start of exercise, I like to be a bit more dynamic with my warm-ups because we're about to move, we're about to start doing stuff. I don't like to be too static with warm-up before we move because it kind of, I don't know, just sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? Research does show that static stretching isn't so good for like sports and performance and running, and that dynamic stretching and mobilizing is better. And so I figure that has to have some translation to working out, right? Because we're going from doing nothing to doing something. So I put that principle into my workouts as well. And I don't know, have a go. See how you feel. All right, coming to a plank. And we're going to go down. And we're going to go cobra. And lateral flexion, stretching from one side to the other. A lot of the time we stretch the back just forwards and backwards, but it does actually rotate. It does actually lateral flex into downward dog. Do some ankle rockers. I don't know if you can see that. Some ankle rockers. And we'll go one more time. Plank, cobra. Just a bit of a stretch. 2 more. And plank into downward dog. And stretch the calves. Mobilize, stretch. Get the body moving, warming up. So we've got 3 rounds today. Bit of upper body, bit of lower body, bit of core. We start with lunges. I'm going to add a little pulse in our lunges. If you want to challenge, the heels come off and they stay off. All right? It's going to make your calves work a lot harder. It's going to make you work in your stability more as well, balancing more. 4, we're going to go to 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Heel off the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'm going to pair that with some bent rows. So grab yourself a band if you have one. If you don't have a band but you have like balustrating or a ledge, you can actually do inverted rows. That means you don't have any equipment. But I don't actually have anything I can hang on to unless I set up my rings. And my rings can't really hang from anything here right now. So bent row, grab more band to make it harder. Pull back behind you. Squeeze those shoulder blades behind you. The only thing moving in this position are your shoulder blades and your arms. No hinging at the hips and moving like this as you go. Stack those hips and then move from there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Pause the screen, repeat that 3 more times. Okay, next round, single leg RDL and push-ups. Again, if you have a band, helpful. Otherwise, don't need one. You're gonna wrap it around the shoulder blades. You're gonna hold on. 1 foot in the middle, balanced. Now soften your knee, keep it soft, and don't let that move. The rest of the movement's coming from your hip. From here, we're hinging at the hip, that back leg's going behind you, and you're actually rotating to touch your toes. Coming back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my ankle is working hard on this mat because it is soft. If I were you, I'd get, whoa, speak of the devil. If I were you, I'd get a, do it on the ground so that you have a bit more or a bit less sponge in the ground. Your ankle will respond to all that. Unless you want to make it harder for yourself, then get some softer ground because your ankle will have to work harder. I'll do this side from the side so you can see me. So soft knee, hinge at the hips, everything at the hips, back leg's going behind you, tapping your toe with your opposite hand. 1, 2, 3. The reason we have the band on and the tap is so we actually get a bit of rotation. So I was talking about, a lot of the stuff we do is forwards, backwards, flexion, extension. It's important to get a little bit of the other movements our bodies can do. We're going to train them as well because we use them in life. I've lost count. 2 more. So by tapping the opposite foot, adding the band, we're working on that sling through your upper back, shoulder to hip, across the back. And we're actually getting some internal rotation in the hip as well, there. So we're controlling that internal rotation. It's really good for squatting movements. Really good for functional movements because our hips rotate all the time without us realizing. Push-ups next. I'm going to smash out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you can't do a full push-up, what you're going to do is you're going to do negative push-ups. So start on your toes, lower down to the ground, drop your knees, bang, come back up on your knees. Toes down, knees up. Toes down, knees up. This gives you the feeling of being on your toes. It gives you the overload of dropping down and controlling that without the stress and the anxiety of not being able to get back up. All right, pause, repeat that 3 times, and then we'll go to the next round. All right, last one is some core. So we're going to do plank taps. So get yourself in a plank, hand below shoulders. If you have sore wrists, you can come onto your knuckles, or you can go onto your elbows. Do whatever is most comfortable to you. We're going to tap. So feet hip width apart, tuck pelvis under. Try not to let them drop or raise. So plank, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going. Halfway there. 12, 13. Try not to let your hips sway too much as you go. So keep them still as possible. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to do some dead bugs. Lying on your back. Can you see me? Yes. All right. Hands above your shoulders, knees above your hips. From here, you are tapping with your heel. You can't see me very well. Let's try this. Okay. Up and up. You're tapping with your heel. So the closer your heel is to your hips, the easier it is. The further away your heel is, the harder it is. Okay, so gauge how far you can go. You want to go without your back rocking and lifting off the ground. So tuck your pelvis towards your belly button, not aggressively, just enough to keep it locked in and enough to allow your back to stay against the ground. And then we're going to go one side, and then we're going to tap the other. If you're feeling confident, feeling comfortable, use your arms, extend opposite arm, tap the ground at the same time as your heel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Pause, repeat times 3, and then that's your workout for the day. And at the very end, don't forget to stretch in any way that you see fit. Hips, shoulders, ankles, do whatever you like to cool down. Any tension points or anywhere you've worked the hardest, you might want to stretch more. But yeah, see you guys next month.